Hi, this is Chris from Code Review Videos, and in this video we're going to look at how we can install a fresh copy of Ubuntu server. So it's 14.04. Now if you're already aware of how to do this and you're confident and capable, then by all means feel free to skip this. The reason I'm showing it in full is because some people might not know how to do this, and that's absolutely fine. But the other reason is that we were going to need a known working copy of Ubuntu for the rest of this series. We're going to clone it off a number of times, so we want a fresh base image that we can clone from, which we know is good, and we know it's in a certain stable setup, and we don't need to do a great deal with it. Now there are other ways of doing this. You may be using VMware, and that's absolutely fine. In fact, it's a much quicker process if you use VMware's easy install. What's on screen there at the moment is what we need to do with our adapters. So every time that we clone off an image, we're going to need to refresh that MAC address, otherwise we can end up with DHCP getting a bit messed up. So it's going to try and assign the same IP address multiple times to different images because they'll all have the same MAC address basically. So it's quite an important little thing there. Aside from that, honestly, the rest of this is a very basic Ubuntu install. It's pretty much next. The only thing that's, I guess, is out of the ordinary is the username that you give it. You've got to remember that, obviously, the username and password, and the name of the machine. As I do in this, I just call it Ubuntu Master. The Ansible, the way that we'll use Ansible is to actually override that anyway, but that comes a little later in the course. And so yeah, the first one that we do, we'll be changing that manually, as you'll see in the subsequent video. But really, aside from that, this is pretty much a basic standard install. So the rest of the video is going to be in silence, and if you need to pause it at any point and sort of follow along, then feel free to do so. Otherwise, see you in the next video.